So, setting up a brand awareness campaign. This is a really important training module because it is possibly one of the most forgotten campaigns that people in marketing do. So, we're going to go through three parts: a brand awareness campaign, why you need a brand awareness campaign before you start setting up your campaign, and then setting up the campaign all together. All right, so really quickly, why you need a brand awareness campaign. Simply put, brand awareness is something that many marketing agencies don't know how to do or simply forget as a fundamental. Look at that. Your brand isn't just your colors, your style, or even what you do. Your brand is the overall distinctive perception that customers have of your business. So it's really, really important that you understand that people have a perception of your business. It's not what you think your business looks like. It doesn't matter what you try to do, your business will look a particular way until you start to have a particular goal in mind and you start to repeat that message and repeat it endlessly to the point where everybody understands that message. There's a simple formula that I like to use, and it's reality equals perception minus expectations. Basically, what this means is if you want your customers to have a positive experience or a reality, then their perception of your brand and their experience has to be greater than their expectations. Get that again. So their perception of your brand and experience has to be greater than their expectations. So if you oversell and underdeliver, people are disappointed. It's how it's worked for thousands of years. People don't just see your advert and go, wow, I'll buy that. It needs to be part of their conscious and subconscious. So since the 1930s, there's been a marketing revolution when it comes to motion pictures, then television and magazines and the internet and now social media and more. And basically the rule of seven, which was invented over 100 years ago, still works to this day. It takes the average person seeing your brand 7 times before they'll consider purchasing it. So you need to establish an interest, a gap in their desire, and finally a reason for a purchase. And we'll cover that more in other advertising strategies and thinking about the way that you do your marketing. But let's get into it. But before we create the ad, there's things that you need to do. Before you start setting up your campaign, you need the following. You need to break up your products and services into distinct categories. You need to gather up images of your products and services, and videos. Videos are great too. I prefer videos, but it's all about interaction. Facebook and Meta in particular are moving towards a video interaction, but you can still have photos. If you're going to have any specific links to information on your website, so if you've got pages that are dedicated to specific styles or whatever it is, grab all of those too. It's very, very important. If you don't have professional videos, do not freak out. You can just use regular videos that you film on your phone. Trust me, people don't care if it's professionally done. In fact, the professional videos don't get as much attention as the ones that you film on your phone. Believe me, I've been doing videos since 2016, and the truth is the simplest videos are the ones that often get the most attention. I'm going to use my own club as an example. So we have 7 martial arts styles and 4 fitness programs, and we service people from the ages of 3 years up to 65 years plus. So it's simplest for us to break things up into 3 categories: fitness, adult martial arts programs, and kids martial arts programs. Fitness programs, Tommy lazy. Cool. So what I'll do is I'll get 4 to 5 images of each, and as per the example below, and then once you've gathered all of that, you'll need to put some content together for each that you'll be creating. So here's an example that I've actually used. I've copied this from my actual advertising campaign. So I've got the fitness ad set. I'll show you mine, and then I'll show you how to set it up. Essentially, what you do is you've got a video of your boot camp, and then you've got just a caption. And now what I haven't got here is a link to the website, and I just find it easy to copy and paste that as you go, so you don't stuff it up. A video of group class, a video of boxing class, a group photo of a challenge. Martial arts. Oh my gosh, can't talk yet. So when you go into your advertising here, when you go to go through and do these particular things, we'll need to set it up in a particular way. Now I'll show you mine really quickly. As I'm a great believer in, I'll show you mine, and then you can see what is happening with the campaign. So if I edit my brand awareness campaign, you can see it. I'm set it up into fitness, kids martial arts, into adult martial arts. Now, I've gone through and I've particularly selected out a particular age group. That's based on the demographics around me. I would leave that open to 18 to 60 years plus if I were you. My audience is, 100,000 people at any given time. And you can see ad set, then we can see the campaign, which is set up at $5 a day. Then we've got the ad sets, which is set up, and they're really, really important. I'll repeat this message. They're going around your club, around your business, and even here, I could even take my own advice here, and I could even edit this a little bit, and I can put in our second location, so that you've got an example of the kind of things that we do. It's in miles. I hate in miles. I don't know why my account is set up in miles, as we're overlapping the audiences. And so that, people can actually see anybody who comes into your area of influence. Whoa, that's interesting. Gotta love that when it happens. Things move. Facebook is a great believer in making buttons move and influencing what you're trying to do. It's very, very annoying, but you get used to it. It's just like working with a crappy old software program. Here we go. Look at that. I need to put in my other location that we opened up last year. And look, we all have things going and we all have things running and things like that. Alrighty, so now I'm going to jump into how to set up your brand awareness campaign. All right, let's jump into it right now. We're going to go through the basic steps of setting up a brand awareness campaign. All right, so we've already been through the document here where you're going to go through and we explain what a brand awareness campaign is and all of the things that you need to get ready before you do this. All right, so let's jump into the steps here. First thing, we're going to create here and we're going to go purely for an awareness campaign. Okay, so the brand is all about brand awareness, reach, like getting people aware of who you are and what you do. Hit continue. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to call this brand awareness, I can't spell, campaign. And we're going to keep this really, really simple. We're going to have this advanced budgeting across ad sets, and we're going to set this as a daily budget of $5 per day. Facebook will muck around with the different amounts and things like that, but pretty much this is all you need to do. Next, we're going to go across here and we're going to create different ad sets for your business. So the first thing, I was using the example of my business, so I've gone with fitness awareness. So I'm using a fitness awareness ad set. So we've got campaign, then ad set here. I'm going to maximize the reach of the ads here. We're going to go down here, the budgeting and scheduling. Don't even worry about changing that. Most important here is that you change the location. Big mistake here. Facebook would deliberately trick you into trying to use everywhere. So I'm going to use my club location. I'm not going to write in the club name of the Facebook page. I'm going to put in the actual street address. It's going to come up here in a second. There we go, 10 Townsend Street, Phillip here. And I'm going to go with an 8 kilometer, not 80, I'm going to go with 8 kilometers here. Right, now don't worry, people who are living or recently in this location, Facebook doesn't let you target people who only live in that location anymore. So I'm going to have anybody who drives through this location is going to get this. Look, it is what it is. You can put in some audience suggestions for this, like people who are interested in martial arts, but don't stress too much about playing with this. It's really more about brand awareness. All right, next up, we're going to create the ads, and you're just going to go through this and do a simple one here. So my first one was boot camp, and then what you can do here is just go down. We're going to create an ad with a single image or video. Doesn't really matter where you're going to put it. we're going to go through to the website, and what I'll do is I will make this go through to my website here. Now you can go to your website and go to a specific page if you want people to. So if you've got like a fitness programs example like this here, I'll actually go in here and put in fitness prep examples here. In the display link, you're just going to put in your website name. I'm not going to put in a button. I'm not going to put in a call to action or anything like that. What then you'll do is go through here, and we're going to add an image or a video. So if you've got a video, what it'll do is it'll ask you to take that text. So if you've already prepared this document, you can just copy and paste it. Nice and simple. Let it do its variation. What we'll do is we'll undo this here, and you can get it to generate some more. Cool. Yeah, let it do it. It doesn't really matter. This is all about brand awareness, getting people to watch it here. And then you're going to go through and you're going to find the video, for example. So I've got a video here that I've used before, and you can play the video just to check that you're happy with it. You know, you've got this different thing, whatever it is that you've got, skip and continue. You know, if the video lets you crop things, what you can do is you can crop it down. Look, it doesn't really matter. It's all about awareness and things like that. Hit done. Now, a really good tip here is to go back through and just hit thumbnail and go back through and find, you know, something cool that shows, like, you know, a really decent thumbnail. You can upload images if you want to, but I find it's just easier to just pick one from the video. You do have to do it 3 times. Sorry guys, Facebook just loves to make things difficult. Cool, that's it. Add your text in there. You've got your link. You can put in subheadings like this here. You've got variations of things underneath here, description, whatever you want to do. If you've set up your pixel properly following the Pixel Ads setup campaign, I always encourage people to click the offline events for tracking. Yeah, and then literally I would go down here and you can copy or duplicate this, or quick copy. I go quick duplicate because then it allows you to create another one, and then just literally go through and edit the one that you've done. So you're going to go through, you know, this one might be, you know, fighting fit, whatever it is that you want to do. Single image, yada, yada, yada. Delete the image, delete the text. Cool. We're going to go add video or add image. You go put the text in. Again, if you've already done the work here, you can come over here and you can find the text that you've already done. I like to have it set up beforehand because Facebook Editor is a bit of a pain in the neck. And then we can go through and we can find another video that you've uploaded, or you can do what you need to do, or you know, you've got a million different things. You can find the videos that you've got, okay, or photos or whatever you want to do, and hit save and upload. Once you've done with all of that, a really good tip is let the edit save down the bottom here. Click close and then hit review and publish, and only publish. It's going to come up with your ABN and all that crap. I hate that. Skip that. And then just publish the ad set that you want and hit publish. And it'll take a day or so and it'll start working. That is literally how to set up a brand awareness campaign.